guys, a man will leave his home dressed in uniform. Dressed in uniform and go to the airport. Carry trolley. Stand on the airport and wait for the queen, the princess and the empress of Jamaica to come, and then he packs the luggages for her and she walk majestically like a queen. Lambruski, Lambrusco. Fire, fire, fire them every time and every day. This music is entering water. The music is entering like I don't even want to stop playing it. Enjoy your weekend. Celebrate in your house and begin to jolly water. Tutula on my cupboard every day. I see them penny you. That's why it's sweeting my belly. Soldier go. Barracks remain. No verse. Just enjoy. We are celebrating the weekend. I want back to business. So hello guys. Yeah. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the weekend. Welcome back to another interesting banger from the real daughter of the soil. Guys, thank you so much for your love, for your kindness, for the woto likes in my carbon. And I'm always happy anytime I come here. And that's why I always keep my energy. If I come here, I don't want to be a vegetable. I want to be woto, the real CEO that I am. As he's spending you, that's how he's spending our belly. I don't know today if I should start on Agamalizati or I should start on this video that I saw. I really wanted to react yesterday about this video. I said Uganda, but it's not Uganda. Hey, they're from Tanzania. Hey, guys, it's Chinese family and Tanzania. And I know a lot of you know them. Felicitas and her sister who went to China. Felicitas was the one, not Rose, so you people should not understood the situation with Rose. It's not our Rose from Uganda. And it's not the negative banger. You understand? We just want to understand some of the things that when I'm watching those videos, I'm not really understanding how far. So I said, let me talk about them. Maybe somebody is here watching this family and they can, like, in the comment section, tell me how far, what is going on. Or we should start with Agamalizati. Hey, back to Abuja. She says she's in, where did she even say she is? In Moitama, Agama lizard don't spoil the name of our city. We call it Maitama. Not Moitama. It's not Moi. It's not Moi. It's Maitama. But that is not even the cocoa. But I think, guys, I think we should start from Agama lizard. I think we should start from Agama lizard. Then we enter other people. I think it's the best. So yesterday, Agama lizard finally left Lagos after not showing us anything. In Lagos that have some a lot of things to show the world about Lagos. We didn't see it from our sister Agama lizard. But anyway, maybe she was not having time. Maybe she's rushing on her way to another country. Because, you know, guys, we only know them. They don't go into the countries. They just pass through. They pass the night. Just like when they come to Europe, they enter Germany today. Like from my side now to France, it's just 10 minutes. They enter France. They from France to Switzerland, maybe another 10 minutes. They begin to count that, oh, I have been to Switzerland, I have been to France, I've been to Germany, I've been to Italy. Guys, these 4 countries, if you are living where I'm living now, Germany, Switzerland, Italian, France, you can visit all these 4 countries in one day. Yes, in one day. If you want to challenge me, tell me that, please, Black Beauty TV, we want you to visit these 4 countries for us in one day. Why am I saying you can visit them in one day? Even you sometimes, if you cannot rest in Milan, you can start driving again and go to another. Maybe you go to Austria, you come back here and start going to Austria. You can even go to 5 countries, but it will be somehow difficult. But the 4 countries, 4, you can make it back to back in one day. I'm telling you guys. Like from my place to France, 10 minutes, I'm in France. I tell you guys, I'm in France. So from France, 10 minutes, I enter Switzerland. That's 2 countries from Germany. Before you know it, I just drive 4 hours to Milan in Italy. That is 4 countries in one day. What am I trying to say? So when she now, my main point in this particular Agama lizard video that I'm going to do today is like this. And I'm asking myself, why is it that when some things happen in the Western world, we Africans, we don't complain? When they ask us to pay for something in the Western world, we just pay without complaining. But when it comes to Africa, if they ask us to pay that thing in Africa, Africans will begin to start complaining. Oh, it's only in Africa they are doing this thing. Guys, it's just like when you tell an African that, do you know that in Germany we pay for the TV we watch, and in Africa that TV is free. They don't pay for any bills. Even some of them, they don't pay for electric bills, but they want to have light. We all know the story about people stealing light in Africa. Even if they come to cut it, they still go and reconnect it with themselves. Those things you cannot do in Europe. You cannot want to have the privilege of things happening in other countries when you don't want to pay for bills. You understand? Anything you see functioning in a Western world, don't think it's free, because some people always think, oh, it's free. It's not free, because people pay tax for those things. That you come to the Western world and see everywhere organized. Every individual pay for those things. Even if you are dead, I always tell people that, like in Germany that I'm living, even if you are dead, you are still paying bills. So, because at the end of the day, if you are dead and your family is not paying for your grave, the government will remove your grave and put another person. Am I lying? I beg, if you are living here, tell us so. That is why I always say, even in your grave, you are paying bills. Now we don't want to kaput or begin to go wuru. We have to balance and relax in what we are trying to say. So Agama lizard was at the airport. And this guy like this, the guy dressed up. He came to look for his daily bread at the airport. So this guy dressed up very, very good with his uniform, and Agama lizard saw this guy at the airport. And in her own thinking, because Jamaicans worship her, some Jamaicans worship her, give her all kinds of name of empress and whatsoever. And for Agamaliza, she believed like she's a princess. And she saw that man coming to pick her luggage with his uniform. For her mind, it was free. She just have to give the man tips. Guys, I want you to judge this case. It's not because it's about I'm talking about them every day. Sometimes you cannot avoid. Honestly speaking, if you are a reactor and you see what we see, so even you as a viewer, as a subscriber, sometimes you can't just avoid looking at the character that these people bring into this world. You begin to ask yourself, are they really travelers? Guys, let me tell you something. And she was really shouting. It's not because it's Nigeria. Even if it is another country, she behaved like that. I will still do this particular reaction to correct her. Because she's a traveler or they are travelers. But at the same time, we that we just sit in our carbon like this, we still have more experience. Because like you pass through countries cannot give you those experience. You understand? In Germany here, our biggest airport, like let's say in Frankfurt, everybody knows that is a big international airport. Right? In Frankfurt. If you don't pay for trolley in Frankfurt, if you don't pay for trolley, if you say I'm lying, travel today and go to Germany, go to Frankfurt and come back and tell me, if you don't pay for trolley, guys, you are not going to take that trolley. Even if you don't have that €1. Agama was crying that she gave that boy 1,500. Guys, what is 1,500? It's less than €1. And you did not go yourself to pick that trolley. The guy brought the trolley. He brought the trolley for you, pack your things, put it on the trolley, and he took you to where you were going. And you pay the person less than $1. And you're complaining, oh, it's only in Nigeria I'm paying. No, Agama, you are not a traveler. You are... I want to reserve what I want to tell you. But you know something? Your eyes are still in darkness. Because in Germany, even if you don't have that €1 and you are the one to go, nobody's bringing the trolley for you. You are the one to go there. If you don't put your €1, how much is €1 now, Nigerian Naira? 1,800. While in Nigeria, they ask you to bring what? In Nigeria, they ask you to bring only 1.5, which is less than €1. It's less than €1. And the service that the boy even took your things is not even included. When we compare to what we pay in Germany. Even if you don't have €1, you pay with your card. You tip how many trolleys you want. You put your card, it removes the money. The trolley in Germany is not free. And I heard some people say that even in New York, somebody told me that even in New York, the trolley is not free. So why are you complaining for less than $1 for someone to... Oh, she said, I thought he's just helping so that I will give him tips. You see how you are. Somebody will leave their home to come and be trolling for you for your tips. Somebody will dress like this with the uniform to come and stand at the airport for you to give them tips. Do you realize it? Do you realize that nobody is going to call you everywhere an empress? It's not only in Nigeria. Go and do your research. Even in that Africa that you're talking, the whole, so okay, if you say the whole of Africa, only Nigeria, that means you have experience that other countries pay for trolley. Not only in Nigeria. If you say in Africa, it's only in Nigeria they pay for trolley. Have you gone to all African countries? How many African countries have you been? I want you to tell me. So, if you realize that other countries pay for trolley, why complain for the trolley you are paying for Nigeria? That is why I said that we Africans, sometimes, we are the problem of ourselves. How can somebody come to service, to do my service, do the job, pack my things, my luggages, and ask me to pay less than $1 when you are even collecting your money in dollars? So your bills should be in dollars. Not in Naira. How much is 1,500? Less than $1? And you collect thousands of dollars on YouTube? American dollars? And you're complaining for paying for someone to like carry your luggages? You expect him to come to the airport and be working free for you. Empress, you miss road. And you have to go back and learn. that not all airports that they trolley, if in Europe they pay, if in Germany that you cannot even compare to Nigeria, if Germany pay for trolley, and we Africans, we pay for that trolley without complaining, why will you complain if they ask you for that in Africa? That is why, those are the things, guys, that Africa today is still having a lot of problems because of people like these people. I'm not talking particularly for Agama. A lot of people are like that. Even some people, you see them, they are coming from Europe. They are paying a lot of money. They will tell them to pay. They cannot argue. But when in the moment they are in Africa, if you ask them that same thing they pay in Europe, they will begin to argue that, oh, we cannot pay. How can I pay with this? But in Europe, you pay without complaining. Because in Europe, they trolley, in Germany, in Frankfurt, they are already organized in a way that you can never remove it. Guys, even in supermarket in Europe, the difference in supermarket is that when you finish shopping, you bring back the trolley, you take it back, and you take your €1 back. That's the difference. But before you take the trolley in, almost all, there are some supermarket that you just see the trolleys are free. But almost all supermarket, a lot of supermarket, you have to put that your €1 before you take the trolley. So why will you complain as a traveler, as a travel commando or whatsoever you people call yourself? Are you supposed to complain? So in your thinking that guy came to the airport to stand and service you, you must be dreaming in, is it in Jamaican land? You are not in Jamaica. You are not in Jamaica where people give you everything for free. No. You have to realize that in Nigeria, nobody give a damn if you are a YouTuber or not. How many people do you see in Nigeria recognize you as a YouTuber? How many? I pity your life. Nigeria show you pepper. I think you will never come back to Nigeria again. You will never. Because the views you don't get, the subs you don't get, because you did not lower yourself. Some people, there's somebody that put comment and say, oh, I put myself like mwango to talk and compare about this thing. I have to. mwango cannot just go to a country and just talk anyhow and go free. No, you cannot just go to people's country. If it is in another country, let Agama Lizard, what Agama did in Nigeria, let her go and do it in South Africa. Go and do what you did in Nigeria in South Africa. Go and do it in Ghana. You will realize that Nigerian people are so lovely people, that Nigerian people tolerate enough. Because mwango's problem is a very tiny problem for we in Nigeria, because we have bigger problems than mwango. So nobody cares if she exists in Nigeria or not. But let her try the nonsense in another country. Because of trolley, you're complaining. Oh, why am I to play? How do I have to pay for trolley in Nigeria? Because it's Africa. If it is in Europe, they ask you that trolley to pay. You will remove that $1. You will even go there. Nobody is there to even serve the troller for you. You will go there, collect this trolley yourself. You will go and collect that trolley, push your things yourself, but on top of it, you pay money. You have to learn how the world is functioned as a traveler before you just be disgracing yourself every day and every time. Let us watch our guys as my own evidence, because we got a lot of doubting Thomas. So let's watch Agama Lizati. Anyway, if you have not liked the video, kindly like the video, guys, as we move into the banger ahead. Thank you so much, guys, for always coming here to support the real daughter of the soil. And I hope you understand me. I am not here to tarnish anybody's image the way people always think or feel. But some of the things, we cannot just avoid talking about them. When you see things like this, oh, pay for trolley. Oh, no, I cannot pay for it. Why is it that in Nigeria, while in Europe, in America, some part, they pay for it? So what makes it different that in Africa, everything Africans want to get free in Africa? You want to get everything free in Africa. But you don't want to get that free in Europe. You pay double. You pay double in America. When it comes to your own continent, you begin to abuse people and want to have that thing free. Begin to feel like you are entitled to have those things. If you want to enjoy the things people enjoy in the other countries in Africa, You also have to learn in Africa to pay bills, like people living in other countries. Because what you see exists in America, what you see exists in Europe. It's not for free. They pay for it. So let's watch Agama.
Wow. So, welcome to the airport. I thought I just had to give him a tip for helping me carry the luggage, not knowing it's a business. Oh, Father God. Africa, we have a long way to go. Not all countries pay for the trolley. United?
Yes, ma'am. Where are you traveling to?
Thank you. Let me give you something. I'm so surprised. I thought I was only supposed to give you a tip. You for helping me. Thank you. This is the ticket for the trolley. I'm so surprised in Nigeria somebody pays for the trolley. The only African country where you pay for the trolley. It's funny.
Hello.
You said 1,500. Okay. For the trolley. The only African country that you pay for the trolley. My God. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Well, unbelievable. Okay guys, I paid for the trolley. This. You pay for it 1,500 Nigerian naira. It's not free. Wow. So, welcome to the airport. Guys, have you ever heard that? I think it's the only African country that you pay for the trolley. Really? I didn't even see that coming.
So guys, do you see why sometimes we cannot avoid talking about these people? Why is it that in Africa you are complaining? Oh, you are even showing. It's only in Nigerian airport. Guys, I'm not here to like back Nigeria for anything. No. There are things that they do also at the airport that me, myself, I'm not for it. I don't like it. But at the same time, if we look at it and compare the way they do it in Europe, you understand? And begin to understand, like, I know there was a time I went to Nigeria and like they will open your things here and say, oh, this one is new, you have to pay tax. The custom will stop you there and tell you like, you have to pay tax. Like a normal African, you will start to begin to like argue, or you want to ask yourself, why will they ask me to pay tax for this thing? Whereas in Europe, guys, that is do you know that in Germany, anybody that send me something that is outside is it EU? You people call it EU. We call it AU or so. So outside European Union, if you send me something out of European Union, whether from London, you send me that thing, there is no how the customs here in Germany will not ask for the value of that thing so that you will pay tax for that thing. Even whether it's a gift, ask anybody that's living in Germany. If the person is receiving packages from outside, whether it's a gift that they give you, you are going to pay tax out of that. Whether it's something somebody just, you did not even, like, they must know the value, but when it comes to when it's Africa, they ask you that thing. We will begin to like, see like, why is this thing happening in Africa? When those same things are happening in Europe, they are happening in the developed world, those same things. We will not ask questions. There are a lot of things that we enjoy freely in Africa. We don't even pay anything, but we don't value them because we don't see. And we want those things to work exactly the way the things function in the Western world. But you don't know how people suffer in the Western world to pay tax, to maintain those things. To be able to maintain those things, people pay for it. Don't just say, oh, you come and everything is functioning well. And you want it to function like that in Africa. Whereas in Africa, you don't want to pay for anything. If somebody is going to pay for trolley in the UK, in America, in Germany, why would I complain paying the same €1 in Africa? Why should I complain of I'm going to pay for trolley €1 in Africa? While here in Europe, you cannot even see anybody to complain to. What is Invida of English? You pay or you don't pay. You pay and you don't take the trolley. Or you pay, you take your trolley. You don't pay, you don't take the trolley. That is how it is in Frankfurt. So you think that this young man just dressed like this from his home to come and be pushing your things at the airport to take you for checking in for nothing? Like you don't have, you think like a government of Nigeria should pay for that service? Do you think that the government of Nigeria should pay for somebody to be pushing your things? Empress, Jamaican Empress. Nobody's going to pay in Nigeria to come and push your things. Shine your eye. They say you have come to Lagos. Shine your eye. If I go to Africa today, I'm not going to be complaining for any country that asks me to pay for that, because I pay also for that here in Europe. So why should I complain in Africa? Why should I complain in Africa if they ask me to pay the same thing? And the guy is, you are even just walking majestically, and the guy is the one going with your things. It's for free. No, it's not only for free. Why didn't you tell the guy to even carry you on his back and go and put you in the aeroplane? Empress of Empress. You are disgraced. I told you that there are some things you do that you are just disgracing yourself. You don't know. You think that you want to disgrace a country. No, you don't want to disgrace, because you are making a fool out of yourself. You are bringing your ignorance outside. Because people that watch you, even your subscribers, they just see you as a fool. Because they know that even those of them that are traveling, that every airport is different. Some airport you pay, some airport you don't pay. Like for example, if you go to the airport in Qatar, in Doha, there are airport cars that just drive you round the airport anywhere you're going to your gate. If you have your things, you have much things, the car is there everywhere to carry you to your gate. Is it in every airport you get that? No, it's not in every airport you get that. So I will not say because it happened like that in Doha, it must happen like that in Germany. Or when it happened like that in France, it must be like that in China. No. And as a traveler, you should know like there are differences in all these things. You don't just say, oh, because it's like this, oh, the whole African countries. Have you gone to the whole African countries? Agama lizard. Even me that I'm sitting down here can count the African countries you have gone. Because I know you have not gone to many African countries. I don't know how many you have even gone. The ones I can remember. Let me say you've gone to Ghana. You've been to Namibia, I think South Africa. And where again? Tanzania. And Nigeria, now that you went. Which Africa? Anyway, maybe I cannot remember all. But how many countries do we have in Africa? Anyway, maybe all these your 40-something countries you are counting. How many, after Philippines, how many you say you go to 20 countries in Europe in one day? Ask them, guys. Ask them anything about those countries they have gone. They know nothing about, because they just passed through the gates. Because Europe is like almost one like this. When you enter one country in Europe, you can go to different countries, especially with this their Schengen visa. They are just following taxi and enter France. They will not even take bus or taxi, they will enter France. Before you know it, they have entered Austria. They begin to count countries for you. When you ask them something about, she came to Germany here. Where can you tell somebody you've been to Germany, Dimongo? Let me ask you with my full chest. The only country, the only place, guys, I know that Dimongo has been in Germany is here in the Black Forest. So she came to this Princess of Black Forest or what? That is the only place Dimongo come out to tell you people she has been to Germany. She didn't even go to the main Coco in Germany. 2 times you came to Germany, twice, and you did not go to anywhere, only Black Forest. So when people ask you about Germany, Do you have anything to tell people about Germany? From the Black Forest, she enter Switzerland. How many minutes? Guys, don't allow anybody to deceive you. There are cities here, especially we that will live here in the Black Forest. There are cities, guys, that I'm telling you the truth. You don't even need anything. You enter maybe 1 minute. My one leg can be in France. Another leg is in Germany. The same thing in Switzerland. There are places in Switzerland that your one leg is in Swiss, your one leg is in Germany. You go to Austria, the same thing, one leg in Austria, one leg in Germany. And then you come and tell people that, oh, you have been, that is, she just came to the backyard. From Germany in the Black Forest, she entered not up to 10 minutes to Switzerland. And she told you people, she went and turned around in Switzerland. Because she could not pay anything in Switzerland. From there, the same day, she just make one vlog in Switzerland and tell you people that she's been to Swiss, and then she entered Milan in Italy. Do you know how many beautiful places are in Italy? You did not see anything in Italy. Guys, if you see, she did not go to even where the tourists go. There are a lot of beautiful places in Italy. In Switzerland, if you see some places, guys, especially in summer, you'll be thinking you are in heaven, no? How beautiful those places can be. Go and check her video if you see any. Even in winter, there are beautiful places you can go in these countries. Where did she show you guys? Nothing. Because it's just 1 day round in all these countries. How will you know what is happening there? Even in Switzerland, did you go to the airport? If I may ask. Is it not train? You enter from France. I enter Germany. From there you enter Swiss. The second time, the same thing you did. So what can you tell people about anywhere you have gone? Before you start coming to say, oh, you don't know that you pay for trolley in Nigeria. Is it only in Nigeria? Because it's Africa. Come to the airport in Germany and say you want to take trolley and see if it is free. See how you are fooling yourself in front of the whole world. You begin to learn sense in Jesus' name. So I just check our comment section to see other people's opinion. I'm not even going to put it. If you like, let me promote her for free today. You can go and check her comment section. A lot of people are telling her that even in the US, you pay. She said that she did not pay in New York. You are stupid, mwango. Did you use trolley? Did you go and collect trolley in New York? Or you were just going with your bag? Were you using trolley in New York as you entered there? Can you bring the video? Let me see where you collect it for free. I did not use it when I was in New York. Liar upon liar. Oh, you like Abuja? Don't even like my city. Because we don't like you in the northern part, even small like this. We don't like you. Oh, she like Abuja because it's not congested like Lagos. Do you know the history of Lagos? She's telling people there in the comment section. Do you know the history of Lagos? Or how people, don't you have head to know that before Abuja exists, Lagos was there. Abuja was just like no city. It was just a village, let me put it that way. It was like nothing. Nothing was moving in Abuja. Lagos was the main. Go on, don't come and be telling us nonsense here. You don't know before that Lagos was our capital city before they directed back to Abuja. Do you think that Abuja is going to remain like that? Oh, she don't like the way Lagos is congested. Is Nairobi not congested? I don't even want to be comparing these cities with you. But let me tell you, in northern part, we don't like you. We don't like people like you. I'm telling you the truth. We don't like pretenders. We are very good people, but if you try it in the northern part, try it and see Pepe. Oh, you don't even know how far. You don't know what is happening in Nigeria. You don't know that in that small city that you're looking like Abuja, you don't know that you can even be fast kidnapped than Lagos. Hey, some people are telling her, oh, Abuja is better. Do you people live in Nigeria to know how the banga or the tingo? Do you live there? As you are saying you like Abuja, we don't like you in Abuja. We don't like you there. You understand? We don't like agamas in Abuja at all, at all. Anyway, guys, like the video. That is by the way. I don't even want to waste my time on people that don't have sense, people that don't know how the world is existing. That all they tell you to pay $1. Of all the money you are getting on YouTube is to complain, to pay common less than $1. Let's say maybe it's 90 cents or not even up to 90 cents. They ask you to pay in Lagos. And you are complaining. Now you are in Abuja. Oh, you like Abuja. Like which Abuja? Which Abuja do you like? The next, in fact, I just pray that you are out of Abuja now. You understand? Let us go now to this Tanzanian family and these Chinese people that I want to talk about. I don't even know how to start explaining this video. But anyhow, we will start from where we can start. So I've been watching these girls, young girls from Tanzania. This one they call African daughter-in-law or Felicitas, who is married with 2 kids in China. She was there in China. She's even doing her videos in Chinese and all that. Just like Rose. But Rose have more subscribers than African daughter-in-law or Felicitas. Felicitas went back to Tanzania. Felicitas brought her sister to China. And she gave her sister a husband to marry in China. Her sister got married in China. And not long ago, I think all in all, it's like maybe 1 year, 2 years. So let's say 1 year, she got married there in China with this guy. And then she became pregnant and she gave birth to the child. Now, what I don't really understand in this family is the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, very lovely people. If you have been following their videos, not the Felicita, but her sister, is it Lamu they call her also? She was so accepted in this Chinese family. They love her, the mother-in-law love her. In fact, you see her even when she was pregnant. She was like doing nothing. The mother-in-law is the one doing almost everything. Cooking, cleaning and all that. The husband also very nice guy, doing almost everything at home. But there is something that always put me off because now she got married in China. And now, according to the stories I'm hearing, that her papers, she's now having problem with papers. Then she was pregnant. She gave birth to this child. I don't really want to understand or know, but the child, I think, was like 2 months or 3 months old. And this girl is not allowed to stay in China because of the papers issues with the small child, the small baby that she just gave birth to. She and the husband, they have to leave to Africa. What I don't understand is this is what I want to say. When they left to Africa, guys, the baby was still breastfeeding. This is a baby that is like, I don't know how many months old now. It's still very small, young baby. She left to Africa. That baby was still breastfeeding. Left the baby. The mother-in-law, father-in-law, they are very good, taking care of the baby perfectly. But this is where the problem comes in. Why will Chinese, if they are not giving the mother paper, and the mother has to go back to Africa to do her paper, is it not the right of this baby to follow the mother? Since this baby is still breastfeeding. Even if they are going to give them, like in Germany, we call them Fiction Bescheinigung, something, a written document to go with this baby that is still a baby, a young baby, still need his mother. No matter how the grandparents are taking care of the child, this child, no matter what, still need the mother's attention and love and care. Now this woman is in Africa with the husband, fighting for her papers in the Chinese embassy, while they left this young baby back in China, growing up with the grandparents. The mother cannot enter China now till that problem is finished. Now this child is growing up with the grandparents. They are very good to the child, but the problem is this, guys. If this woman, even if she goes back now, this child is not even going to recognize her again. Because now the child, what the people that this child is used to is the grandparents. Why? I don't really understand why she was not able to travel back to Tanzania with her child. And now the child is in China. The man went back to China not up to 2 weeks ago with her sister Felicitas. Because the sister is also all the time in Tanzania now. Whether they have project in Tanzania. The sister is also always traveling back with the daughter and leaving the son in China. Is it that the Chinese don't allow boys to be out of their country? According to her, she said that she cannot go with the boy because the boy is in school and she cannot stop his school. But why is she always traveling to Tanzania? Because the thing is doing to the boy now like is a trauma. If this child grew up with this trauma, it's going to be like childhood trauma, like the child is going to be into depression or what. Because when you see when they are separating the children are crying and crying and crying, and the boy is crying. If you go to the comment section, if you see what people are telling this woman, the family, I think, is a big confusion, and I think they have a lot to learn from their sister from Uganda, Rose. Because I've never seen, I know that there was a time Rose was supposed to travel to see her parents, her mom. And I think the baby has not had vaccination or so she could not travel with the child. But she brought her mom and her sister to see the child. And Rose did not just leave her young baby, newborn baby, in China and begin to travel to Africa. Yes, it's different problems that they have. But I asked myself, this girl got married in China, got pregnant in China, gave birth to this baby in China. I know every country have their own, but like for example in Europe, if the father, you people are married, even if you are just working your paper, you work in the country with your paper. Is it that the marriage was not legal in Kenya? Is it in this place, in China? Is it a traditional marriage in China or a court marriage, or which of the marriage is recognized? That a mom, the Chinese people have to let the mom leave the country and leave her young child in China. I don't want us to mix this story because a lot of you don't know them. Now, Felicitas, who is the sister of Lamu, I think, always going also and leaving her boy child in China with the grandfather every time, and this child always crying because of lack of mother in China. Guys, I don't know how you people are seeing this thing, but it's confusing my head. I don't know what is happening with these people. Even though the Chinese husband is there in China with Lamu, taking care of her, trying to see that they work on their papers. Now, this woman that just came back, Felicitas, not long ago, is going back to Tanzania. I'm asking myself, Chinese, do you people want to take our son? Me, I don't know. I'm just asking. So marriages sometimes when you begin to marry from nowhere, you begin to have some problems that even your family cannot solve them for you. The child is very happy with the grandparents in China. But the truth is that every baby needs their mother. Except if something happened, that the mother maybe is spy or something happened, you cannot change. But this one is paper that Chinese government can give that child, can release that child. A child that is still breastfeeding. When I've been watching them, I don't like, you know, there are some videos you will not want to do reaction because you don't even know how to do the reaction on those videos. You just prefer to just leave the videos like that. But sometimes we have to say something. You understand? Now, if you see their village in that Tanzania, despite the fact that I said that they are very good family, these guys are very good. They've got, the men are so happy, even though the Felicitas, you hardly see her husband in the video. You just see the grandfather. The man is the one always making the videos. But I don't really understand what is going on. Even their village is taken over by Chinese now in Tanzania. I don't want to talk much. That's the only thing that really concerns me, that small baby is growing up without knowing the mother. The father, he will go. The father travels and come back, travels and go back to Tanzania. But the mom cannot enter China. Guys, do you know the trauma, or how do I say it? Even we might see that it's a baby. You might be thinking it's a small baby that don't know anything. But no matter what, your mama is your mama. And you that gave birth to that child, this is your first child, this young woman. And your child is in China. You cannot go to China. The paperwork is taking months now in Africa. Months on top of months. So how did she get visa to enter China and got married to that guy? After the visa finished, they could not renew it for her in China. She have to leave a newborn baby in China, and it's in Tanzania. African people, what did we do to ourselves sometimes? I don't understand. No, it's good to marry another country, but when you see the confusion is too much, don't make your children to begin to suffer kitty kata like this. That is what I have to just say small in this video about Felicitas who took her sister. Now the family is even turning like Chinese. If you see from their mama, there are some things that we don't need to say. I don't know whether it's the inferiority complex that is worrying that family. Felicitas, the first time if you watch this video of Felicitas, this girl was so pretty woman, have beautiful color. But I don't know whether it's the way they see themselves in the presence of Chinese women inferior or whatsoever. This family, even how their mother, their younger sister, their what, even I believe even their children, they are turning them into bleaching. Guys, pardon me, but me, I'm doing my reaction sometimes if I see this. When I've been watching this girl, Felicitas, even if you see her now, the way she's looking, she's no more like the Felicitas you used to see before. Because you know, when you do this thing, when you rub cream for long time, it begins to make your skin look somehow. So it's already showing back to back. Even her subscribers are crying, telling her to stop that. Who will stop her? Because her mother is doing the same. All of them in the family, they are doing the same. I don't know, it's maybe because they are together with these Chinese people and they begin to feel inferior. But look at our sister Rose. You see how Rose is, you see her children. The Chinese people love her the way she is. They love her and marry her the way her color is. What will make you now in the center of everything? Anyway, she's a grown-up woman. She can do whatsoever. But at least at the same time, she can learn from Rose how Rose is living her life in the same China. And people love her for who she is. That is what I have to say. And Rose, please, if you can help your sister, tell them how you get your own stay in China. That you are balancing. Now your sisters are suffering, leaving their baby like this in China and have to go back. Help them, oh my dear. That is what me I have to say in this case. I raise my case. There is nothing like hatred or something or jealousy or whatever. I'm just doing my reaction on my observance on these Tanzanian women. It is what it is. Like the video, guys, as we move ahead. What do we have on the table again?
So let us wait this man, then enjoy it. Guys, just guess who I meet today in Nairobi. I meet German machine.
You
here.
already know.
You already know.
We're outside, yeah?
Valentine Day.
Valentine Day.
My friend, I'm very single.
Yeah.
very, very single guy.
I'm here with the Estonian
yes.
lady.
How are you?
Yes.
Good, amazing.
Wow. Introduce yourself on my channel.
Say hi. Introduce yourself.
Yes. Introduce
What's
yourself.
your name?
My name is Kaira.
Yes.
I'm from Estonia.
Western Union. What?
What's up? At the Western Union. So this is Kaira, she's from Estonia.
Yeah.
And we were just having a great time. For
Yes.
those who watched my videos,
Yes.
I posted a video showing them the slum, Kibera.
Wow.
So today we were hanging out, having some great time. You
Yeah.
know, and we decided to meet the only one,
Mayugno.
Yeah.
Guys, me, I can't go back in the village without girlfriend. If I meet Vini, my girlfriend is on my way.
People will say I'm spoiling you.
No, because if my friend, 2 years without a girl, you know, is not vegetable.
Yeah, it's not vegetable. Yeah.
I really struggle.
So it's not vegetable.
Yes.
No struggling anymore.
Anytime, and I eat some food of the oil, my friend. You know that? And you see sometime in the video someone kiss someone, mwah,
Yeah.
and you still like, I'm a strong.
1 minute,
you know?
I see you.
So that is the reality, guys. She's from
Don't mean me.
Western
Estonia. Yes, in Europe.
Europe.
German
machine.
German machine.
Guys, today is Valentine Day. If you see my Yuguno dance Fire West, don't mind because it's my career.
Today you Fire West.
Yeah, I will try my German machine. Yeah.
Today you Fire
Guys,
West.
this is Vin.
You already know.
Link is down there in the description. Don't forget
guys,
to check him.
200,000.
Hey, bro, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
You know,
I'm trying.
You inspired me because you pass a lot of challenge, but imagine you still strong, bro. It's not easy. It's not easy because I'm very proud, first of all.
Lambruski. Guys, my Yuguno, if you have been watching my Yuguno, it's been long. I spoke about my Yuguno. Hey, today I just saw my Yuguno with Vin, with his new, I don't know whether his new girlfriend or how would I call it, Estonia. You know, all Oyibo from anywhere, whether now Poto Oyibo. Hey, for you guys, you just anything Oyibo, anything Muzungu, you don't care. So I was saying in my video yesterday, like play like a joke. Like now, a lot of trailer of Muzungus are in Ikibrea. Let anybody that is watching, even though Mayuguno was already in Nairobi. So finally, maybe Mayuguno is going to meet one of the Muzungu these days. Since he has been looking for this one Muzungu all the time. He said even if the Muzungu is 80 years old, he doesn't care. So finally, maybe Vin is going to connect Mayuguno because you know Vin is the real gigolo of Muzungu. So he's going to give one because there are plenty now in Nairobi in the hands of Vin. Anyway, shout out to you, Jason and Gina in Nairobi, enjoying themselves, and they will enter the swamp. They are going to the swamp Mediterranean to make videos for us. Marwa, how far? How do you feel that Jason and Gina, your real supporters, they are now there with a plenty gifts from the US? In fact, they came with trailer of gifts from the US, and shame you are not there. Your American subscribers, American visitors, they are there enjoying in Nairobi and even going back to back. They are going back to back to your swamp villa, and you are not there. You're going to give the keys for Jason and Gina to go and relax for all the money they have spent on your head, for all the deceiving you have been deceiving all the time that they have rooms. You know, all those your subscribers that used to put money, they have rooms in the swamp. I hope Jason and Gina, they are going to meet their room in the swamp Mediterranean. And for that reason, for now, we're going to close for the day. We'll come back tomorrow again with another ginger. And I hope, guys, you enjoy the banger. And every day na new day. Every day na another new banger. If you go to any airport and you see anything different, just take it the way it is. Thank you for always coming to watch the real G, daughter of the soil. Daughter of Africa. Maybe I will change my channel's name to Daughter of Africa. The daughter of Africa. Or daughter of the soil. Which one do you want me to change? That my other YouTube channel. Maybe I will give it daughter of the soil or daughter of Africa. Like the videos before. Like the video before you go out of this my carbon, and God will surely bless you and shower you with His blessings. Have a wonderful time, and thank you once again. Bye bye.
into la